Right there, how you feeling? I'm feeling the vibe already. Vibe on vibes. You already know how it goes. This is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Now we have a television we are hosting on Facebook and YouTube. I cannot stop saying this enough. So get on there and discover that what I say is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. My name is Uduak Daniel, and let me greet you in a way that I know how to. Agife Olodudu. Inakwana. I miss you in my dialect now. Immemorial kill. Nindeve. And yeah, I would say Ututuama. And of course, Karo. In the language that we totally understand and can relate with, it will be Una. Good morning. Well, let's get into some beautiful, beautiful thought line this morning as we start the breakfast show. Remember, from this hour till the 8 o'clock hour allows for you to be a part of something beautiful, something global, something international, something very, very important. And that is you and I contributing our voices to the development and growth of Nigeria with the newspaper review segment. I like to call it the pages. But then again, we also get to the 8 o'clock hour where Alan Smith's going to be here to take you sports on Eagles Wings. And we ride on the wings of Eagles to the 9 o'clock hour where we go talking politics and current affairs. All right, some very bold statements right there coming from the NSA chief. All right, and we also have Bishop Matthew Kuka talking about Nigeria having gone to the rock bottom. Really? That's where we are? Okay, is that a true reflection of where we are today? And if that is it, do we even have a way to come out from the rock bottom? Because it's more like you're in Hades or you're in hell and you're trying to build yourself out from hell. Who's going to save us? Who's going to help us? Well, we'll find out at the 9 o'clock hour. The 10 o'clock hour, general open banter. 11 o'clock, you already know it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF right there, some music blasting through your eardrums. And up until the 12 o'clock hour, when my time on here will be done and out with today in 60 seconds. All right, but then let us intimate you on some things that you ought to know this morning. It is very important. It's very vital. It is something that you should not miss for anything else in the world, right? But then just before we do so, there should be some intimating as to what today is based on the United States or United Nations, I beg your pardon. It is International Volunteer Day. Have you volunteered for something before? I know some of y'all be like, you know what, I can never volunteer if something is not paid into my account and all of that. But volunteering goes beyond that. It's more like a self-service, and it's also you building yourself. So every contribution matters, and that's the fact. All right, are you volunteering to the growth of this country? Don't just sit back, hold back your PVCs and say, I'm not voting. I'm not the type that votes. Let them do what they want to do. And then after 4 years, you'll be like, hello, well, this country is the worst country ever. You come on radio and every other television platforms and you're talking big, talking bad, talking this, talking worse. I mean, excuse me, excuse you, right? You have the opportunity to volunteer your vote, all right? And this cuts across every other volunteering platform, all right? Volunteering is a basic requirement for your own personal growth. That's just the fact. That is the fact. Anybody who has really risen legitimately to whatever heights that they've arrived at in life, they volunteered at some point in your life, all right? So, did you know that there are estimated 1 billion volunteers worldwide, around 70% volunteers informally directly helping people in their communities, while 30% engaged through formal organizations? Did you know that? Well, now you know. Now, it is also International or World Soil Day. This part, Lord have mercy. I mean, you want something to grow from the soil, you want a rebirth. I mean, you should take care of the soil right there because it's got the theme Healthy Soils for Healthy Cities. All right, did you know it can take up to 1,000 years to produce just 2 to 3 centimeters of soil? Did you know that? Well, our planet's survival depends on the precious link with soil. Over 95% of our food comes from soils. Besides, they supply 15 of the 18 naturally occurring chemical elements essential to plants. Now, you already know that now because we brought it to you via this platform, so please keep your fingers crossed. Now, I should let you into some things that you ought to know this morning. It is very, very important, very vital for you to know these things just before we look into the front page of Nigerian Nigerian newspapers. Now, the Court of Appeal in Abuja has affirmed the ban against the Directorate of Road Traffic Services, a DRTS, also known as Vehicle Inspection Officer VIO, from impounding, confiscating, or imposing fine on motorists. Now, in the latest verdict, a 3-member panel of justices on Thursday held that appeal brought by the Minister of FCT through his counsel, Joseph Daudu, was devoid of any merit, and that the operations were illegal. Okay, you heard that. Now, the FCT Police Commissioner, CP Miller G. Dantawain. Okay, Dantawaye. All right, has confirmed the death of one police officer while another sustained injury in an accident that occurred in Abuja. The accident happened Wednesday around 2:20 p.m. along Sani Abacha Expressway near the National Ecumenical Center in Abuja. Really sad. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sworn in former Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa retired as the new Minister of Defense. Okay, Musa.
And what happened? Who are those involved, including that one for the children at Maga? It is on
Villa in Abuja. Something good? I like it. I ring a bell. Yay to that one. Now, the National Security Advisor, NSA, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, has warned that any individual or group who attempts to exploit communities, spread terror, or undermine national security would face decisive action, promising that the government will defeat the terrorists and restore order in the country. Nuhu Ribadu is about that time. Now you're talking really big and tough. It's what Nigerians been looking for all this time. But Nigeria Labour Congress NLC on Thursday warned that it would no longer watch helplessly as criminal gangs unleash terror across the country, vowing to declare a national day of mourning and mobilize for nationwide protest over the worsening insecurity. Speaking at the opening of its National Executive Council NEC meeting in Lagos, NLC President George Aero said Nigeria was under siege. Sounds to me like a movie. But President Tinubu has written to the Senate forwarding for screening and subsequent confirmation of 65 ambassadorial nominees, among them Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibaz, immediate past sole administrator of Rivers State, Ita Enang, the former senator from Akwa Ibom State, Chioma Hakim, former Imo State First Lady, and Abdul Rahman Dambazao, former Minister of Interior. That list. Minister of Works, David Umahi, has announced the federal government's decision to involve the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, CPC, in the verification of all ongoing and completed federal road projects nationwide. Umahi revealed this during the reopening of the Kefi flyover, which collapsed on July 4 of 2025. I see. Suspected gunmen have kidnapped a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress APC, Wale Oriade, in Ibadan. It was gathered on Thursday that the incident occurred on Wednesday, December 3 of 2025 at the PJ Square shopping complex beside NNPC Elewure, Iyana Ajanla Akala Express New Garage Ibadan, where Oriade operates his office. Really sad now. Rivers State Governor Siminalai Fubura has succumbed to pressure by the State House of Assembly, led by Martins Amoele, over the condition of public schools in the state. The State Assembly had, during its plenary penultimate Thursday, expressed displeasure over the condition of secondary and primary schools in the state. In Rivers State? I thought Wike did a lot of stuff in that state, especially when it comes to schools. But anyways, he is bowed to pressure right there. Now, the Senate on Thursday expressed grave alarm over a fast-spreading lead poisoning crisis in Ogijo, a densely populated community straddling the boundary between Ikorodu, Lagos, and Ogun East Senatorial District. It described it as a full-blown environmental and public health emergency that threatened thousands of lives. Now let's take a swift flyover into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning. Stay with me now. It's going to be a smart read, all right? And get ready because your voice will be heard. And indeed, our voices will count. The Guardian newspaper right here and on here, the front page, a big story. I see a cartoon right there. Representation of Okay, you best want to go to Eagles FM Abuja on YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and also like the front page of, or the page, a Facebook page wall, and be a part of this one. This is really hilarious, right? How stigma, poor treatment, funding, Hubble, HIV/AIDS rollback. How stigma, poor treatment, funding, Hubble, HIV AIDS rollback. All right, you see that big story in pages 4 and 5 of the Guardian newspaper. Masob cries Igbo politicians silence on Kanu's ordeal. Page 29, you'd find that one. To page 6 now. Defense Minister vows swift gains as NSA warns enemies. Labor stocks tough. All right, Defense Minister vows swift gains as NSA warns enemies. Labor talks tough. All right, page 6. Now let's go to page, not indicated now, this one, but it's at the base of the Guardian newspaper now. All right, Nasarawa to prosecute parents of out-of-school children. Nasarawa to prosecute parents of out-of-school children when our children are indeed out of school due to insecurity today. All right, so the ones who are willing to go to school are now out of school due to insecurity, but parents, Nasarawa is seeking to prosecute parents of out of school children. What an irony. But let's go see this one. Is on page 30 exactly. Now away from that one to page 3 now. Reps the Fair Constitution Review Debate for wider consultation. All right, Reps the Fair Constitution Review Debate for wider consultation. Page 3 has got that story. Still at the base of the Guardian newspaper now. Tinubu nominates Ibaz, Sulu Gambari, Grace Brent, I want to believe, Itai Enang, 61 others as ambassadors. Page 3. You behave more like political candidate than president, ADC tells Tinubu. You behave more like political candidate than president, ADC is telling Tinubu right there. And for some reason, I see David Mark's face on that one. Page 7, you would find that story. So we go to the Punch newspaper this morning. All right, with the Punch newspaper, the big story on the front page, big diplomatic overhaul. Tinubu's 65 envoy peaks brace for Senate storm. All right, taking that again, big diplomatic overhaul. Tinubu's 65 envoys picks brace for Senate storm. Has got one writer to it. Ex-Rivers administrator, 30 politicians, others make list. Senate to screen list in 1 week. All right, in 1 week's time, we get to know who made it and who didn't. But quite a number, Nigerians and political observers and family members would say, we already know. If not all, at least 99% will make it. But anyways, let's go to 41. It's too early to make conclusions now. Page 41 now. Nigeria must protect democracy as Sahel faces coups. Ribadu is telling us now Nigeria must protect democracy as Sahel faces coups. All right, page 41 to page 29 now. PTAD monthly payout to retirees soars to 1 trillion naira. Immigration CG visits Kebbi, vows justice after checkpoint attack. Can you beat that? You'd see that one on page 41 of the Punch newspaper. Just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now, newly sworn in defense minister declares war on kidnappers. More like what I'd love to hear. Page 8 now, you hear that one. And see this one at the base of the Punch newspaper. Federal government sets December 20 deadline to pay contractors. Finally, page 29. And to yet another page 41 looking really popular. VIO heads to Supreme Court after losing vehicle impoundment appeal. Page 8 now, the last one with the Punch newspaper. Senate orders nationwide crackdown as lead poisoning hits Lagos. Okay, nationwide crackdown. But we go to the Nigerian Tribune this morning, and please, in case you're still wondering, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper has got the big story having the names of Ribadu Musa Kuka upbeat about end to terrorism. All right, Ribadu Musa Kuka upbeat about end to terrorism. All right, terrorism, banditry to end soon. NSA saying that Nigerians can now sleep with eyes closed. Musa is giving us his word. Defense portfolio now in very good hands. Kuka has made a statement right there. Says the defense portfolio finally He whom the cap fits is wearing it. All right? So there is hope as against what he said, maintaining that, look, we have hit rock bottom. The country, Nigeria, is almost disappearing. So we've hit rock bottom right there. But we go to page 26 now. Patient alleges organ harvesting in hospital. Ekiti government begins probe. Ex-NMA President Faduyile heads committee. I see. A patient now is alleging organ harvesting in hospital. Ekiti government is beginning a probe on page 26. Go find out. Page 24 now. Suspected gunmen kidnap APC chieftain Oriade in Ibadan. APC leadership, other stakeholders express concern. Tinubu names Ibaz, Dembazo, Sulu Gambari, Enang as ambassadors. Not forgetting Grace Bent right there. Increases nominees to 68. Seeks Senate's confirmation. Alrighty, quite a number of names joining the trail. Okay, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now, the top, the peak, the apogee, the height, the zenith of it. Appeal court bars VIOs from impounding vehicles, imposing fines. Page 26. To page 6 now, exodus of oil workers looms. Pengerson warns. Atiku faults Tinubu's nomination of former INEC chair for ambassadorial position. Page 25. That conversation is still trending on there, and Atiku is the one who is pushing for it. Now, we go to the Vanguard newspaper. The front page, a big story: will defeat terror, restore order, peace. Defense Minister, NSA, in a joint conversation right there, in a joint submission right there. It seems as though the time has come to end this. Well, we are very optimistic and we look forward to the coming days. But now it's got a couple of riders to it now, 3 precisely. Terrorist needs to be fished out. Kuka tells Minister. Kwara Monarch still with bandits, says community. 5 abducted Rivers students regain freedom. All right, page 5 has got that story. And this one on here, just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, banks insurance contribution to economy falls 15% to 1.51 trillion naira. Banks insurance contribution to economy falls 15% to 1.51 trillion naira, and that would be found on page 20. But then don't worry, wait till the end of the year when they will announce their profits. You'll be shocked. But now let's go to this one here, just at the belly button area of the Vanguard newspaper. Appeal court affirms judgment barring VIO from seizing vehicles, imposing fines. Page 7, it's got that story. To page 8, add 1 to 7, you get 8. President nominates Ibaz Dembazo, 63 others as ambassadors. Okay, and that should be all. Yeah, that should be all with the Vanguard newspaper. Okay, I should bring this one in. At Imo Economic Summit is the kicker Ndigbo, most significant stakeholders in the Nigeria project. All right, Tinubu is saying that one there. Uzodinma, open state to multi-sectoral investments. Page 11 has got that one for you. All right, we go to the final daily that we'll be looking into this morning, and that will be the Daily Trust newspaper. Follow me now, stay with me now. ADC, Obi, Flay, Tinubu over early campaign. ADC, Obi, Flay, Tinubu over early campaign. That story begins on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper. It's continued on pages 3, 4, and 5 of the Daily Trust newspaper front page. All right, now let's go see this one on page 18 now. President asks Senate to confirm Ibaz Dembazo, 62 others as ambassadors. Again, court restrains VIO from impounding vehicles, imposing fines, and you'd find that one on page 21. And to page 25 now, Nigeria imports 12.8 trillion naira worth of petrol in 15 months. Nigeria imports 12.8 trillion naira worth of petrol in 15 months. Challenges before new defense minister. You see that one on page 6 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Opening the phone lines now so you can be a part of this discourse already. And if you are indeed an ardent listener of Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, but you want to identify yourself with us this morning, oh, you're welcome. 0907 353 0044 is the number to call. Taking this call right now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Moses, my dear friend.
Moses from
yes,
Village.
awesome. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. What of this our call, Eldonoja, I'm not hearing from you.
Well, I want to believe it's fine. I want to believe it's
and
fine.
Usman Daura, Zion Prince. These people, we need to know their well-being.
Right.
Yeah. Then, just want to comment on one of your headlines. House recommended special court for trials. That is for terrorists.
Yeah.
For quick trials. I think maybe most of the things we speak here, I think it's recommended. It's acknowledged. I think it's one of the things we recommended that the government should do. Let there be quick trials. So I want to compliment your station for giving us this opportunity.
Right.
For some of those things we speak, I think they begin to put them into action now. So we are in support of that. So let there be a special court. If that special court is in action, anybody finds terrorism or kidnapping, I think let there be a quick investigation and also judgment. That
Oh, we just lost that connection. Moses, Duell, call back. Take his call. Hello, good morning.
What's my name?
Alrighty. That's what we talk about. That's Nigeria now for you. 0907-353-0044. Taking this call right here and right now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Daniel. Good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, my dear friend and brother. What's your name? Where you calling from?
How is your calling? Lady with good voice.
She's fine. She's good. She's well.
Okay. Are you hearing me clear, Mr. Daniel?
Yes, go ahead. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes, it's Abubakar for Kilijan.
Abubakar, welcome aboard. Talk to us.
I think the DIO for private vehicle. I think Supreme Court should also follow the same step for the Court of Appeal. Look at the situation of country today. They are making Nigeria life unbearable, Mr. Daniel. Look at the situation of country today. Go to Dubai, the spare parts. Look at how to buy tire of vehicle. Look at to service vehicle. BIO, they will bring on unnecessary charges against Nigeria. I think Nigeria should declare war against BIO. That is it. And secondly, your former current Minister of Defense, Musa, declare war against kidnapper. It's a welcome development.
Right.
We give him total support. We give him maximum support. We pray sacrifice a criminal can never succeed against him. Those who are planning bad against him, God will destroy their generation, Mr. Daniel.
Okay.
Those who are planning bad against him, that will make any threat on his family. He should not take any of his family to abroad. He should leave them there to Nigeria. Nothing is going to happen with them. Any person who plans bad against him and his family, God will destroy their generation.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you right there. It says, don't take your family anywhere. Leave them here in Bok. Assurance, give me assurance. Is giving the defense minister some assurance right there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Udwa.
Good morning to you, please.
I decided to respond immediately because of Moses. He always asks after me.
Oh, beautiful.
And I have high regard for him.
Beautiful.
As a matter of fact, Moses, I, and a few others built the Colors platform, base of this platform.
Awesome.
When President Acha was around. So my high regards to Moses and Daonoja.
Yeah.
So
this is Zion Prince, yeah?
Yes,
okay,
Prince.
awesome.
So my take this morning is on Mahmoud's nomination as ambassador. He speaks ill of this nation. I don't know how Tinubu reasons over some things. This is a controversial NX chairman whose role in the declaration of Tinubu is in public domain, that it was ignoble. Then all of a sudden he has just reason to make him an ambassador. He's trying to confirm that people's opinion that he was not the one who won the election. It's true. It doesn't speak well of this nation. Mahmoud should be deleted from that ambassadorial list because his role in the election was controversial.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Right.
God bless Moses.
All right. God bless you. God bless Moses. God bless all of us. That's your reservation, though. Appreciate that. Well, anyways, though, still taking calls and taking your contribution. We should take this one. Oh, no. Let's just go pay some bills. We'll be right back. So there's some time for us to engage this morning.
Are you ready for this?
Keep this frequency clear.
We're live.
I woke up with a feeling.
Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Get make a mobile. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number one, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Mobile carry the go. Make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile.
Make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
Buy or celebrate with me. I don't hammer.
Chike, wetin happen?
Now my Abuja Home Limited, the ogbonge real estate company where they support small man. Now them do Christmas super discount promo again, oh.
My Abuja Home Limited Christmas super discount promo again. How now?
You don't forget last year December where my Abuja Home Limited do promo. I knock your door. I tell you, you fall down. You do nothing about them. Those 4 plots of 500 square meters land where I've been buying for 500k each now, then what? 2.8 million naira each.
My God!
Just go their social media Instagram. You go see videos, testimonies of many of us where don't collect our allocation letter sef.
Huh? You talk amo? Which kind of mistake be this? Hi.
Wake up! My Abuja Home they do another Christmas super discount promo this December.
Ah, thank God, oh.
The promo better pass the one of last year, and then don't get lands inside Kuje, Giri, Karishi, and Peko for Gwagwalada.
Wait, they have land in Kuje, Giri, Peko, and Karishi. Give me their phone number now.
Wait, make I shock you. 500 square meter plot for Kuje will be 2 million naira now. Before na 5.5 million naira. Giri when na 500 square meters plot. Before na 8.5 million naira, but now na 3 million naira. The Karishion where na 400 square meters plot now na 4 million naira. Before na 6.5. While the Peko 500 square meter plot where na 3.5 million naira before, then go sell them for 1.5 million naira. They even get smaller plots of 250 square meters, 300 square meters if you want.
Brother, give me their number now, I beg.
Pay 500k now to get any of the land and they pay the balance small. But remember, the promo they finish on the 30th of December, oh.
Chike, give me their number, oh, no time.
Just call 080-888-37426. I say 080-888-37426. Or you will call 080-827-23824. Now it be 080-827-23824. You can visit their website for www.myabujahome.com. Hello, My Abuja Home. I want the Christmas super discount promo. My Abuja Home. Live the life.
Your vehicle represents more than transportation. It carries precious cargo, creates memories, and enables adventures. By partnering with Pasgay Automotive Repair Services, experienced team, and assessing our inventory of quality spare parts, you are not just maintaining a machine, you are protecting your family's safety and your financial future. For expert auto repair services that leverage the latest technology and in-depth knowledge of vehicle systems, visit us at Gariki 2 off Muhammad Buhari Way after Presidential Amala. Or for inquiries, call 070-3095-1524. The number again, 070-3095-1524 or 090-4777-4898. Again, 090-4777-4898. Pasgay Automotive Repair Services. We serve with a touch of difference.
Back and thank you for staying with us. It is the Aegis, you like to call it, the newspaper review segment of the Eagles Morning Rise Breakfast Show. Taking us call already. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning to you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
aka our radio bulldozer.
My dear friend and brother, welcome aboard.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
My name is Suleiman Namfulani, aka the original Fulani from National Assembly.
Appreciate. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. First of all, Master Yuji, I want to use this to say kudos or congratulations to those ambassadors. And I pray for them, may Almighty Allah guide them. Give them a wisdom to do the needful.
Right.
Yes. And then secondly, the issue of this ZIO, Master Yuji. 3 days back, I had one lady call one radio station, Dr. Ordinary Ahmad, on live program. I said, these people, they don't buy market again with that. They have been pounding cars, they are asking some, even she was saying some being booked for 100,000, 150,000, 70,000 for no reason. So you see what happened before. I think they will need to be maintained. You understand? And you can see many Nigerians are not using ZIO now. You understand? So far we have the recipe. Let them transfer all their work to the recipe. I think they need to ban this ZIO completely. They should just allow a recipe to do the work. You understand? Because their work is almost the same as far as concerned. So if possible, they should just transfer all the work to the recipe. Even if they can do maja, the one that they will carry, just let them go back to the DC. Let them be one organization. You understand? I think you will say, because if you can talk to Nigerians, 99.9% of Nigeria today, they are not happy with what ZIO are doing. So I think just let them just cancel them completely, like what I said I did it. Thank you so much, Master Yuji.
Appreciate to you. Appreciate. Many thanks. Taking this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, please. Chimeze?
Yeah, I'm Chimeze calling from Gwagwalada presently.
Okay. Welcome aboard. Talk to us, Chimeze.
Thank you. How is your weekend?
Very well, going well. Things starting on a good foot.
Please, can you get in touch with me after this program?
Okay.
Or tell me how to reach you, please.
Okay.
It's important.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Then I have to commend the courts for maintaining the stance that VIO should be off the road. Yes, in as much as we celebrate them being kept off, I believe their duty should be redesignated. Like the last caller said, if they are to go to be meshed or told exactly what they are to do, it's in order. To every good side, there's a bad side, vice versa. You understand me? Then if it comes to appointment of the president, ambassador appointments, my brother, when they talk about demarketing the country, I believe it starts right from President Tinubu's table. You are reappointing General Dambaso. I'm coming to somewhere. Former Interior Minister. You are appointing, nominating Yakubu, former INEC Minister, INEC Chairman, who I call Mr. Glitch. My word anyway. Now you are bringing Port Ebat of River State, somebody who allegedly misappropriated over 400 billion naira under 5 months. All these things we know ambassadors have immunity. Now, let me tell you something. Do you know that most governors and ministers are scared of traveling outside Nigeria? I come in contact because of my job, my profession. One of their aides was asking me whether I know countries that can arrest a VIP in a US can arrest a VIP in a European country. He was citing James Ibori's case. And I told him, you came here for treatment. Let them sort themselves out. What kind of embarrassment? And for how long will this embarrassment continue? Nigerians should go and listen to late Fela Anikula's music, Army Arrangement. You see, the same old politicians that destroyed this country are the ones Tinubu is bringing back. When you talk of politics being played dirty, I see the dirtiest politics by President Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, and the same broom they are using will be used to sweep them out of office democratically. The embarrassment is too much. Dambazo is accused of having a hand in Boko Haram. I am making it clear, it's no longer an it's an allegation. He is under a kind of security watch. Yakubu, the same thing. Ibas, the same thing. Reno Mokri, Fani Fayikan. What kind of embarrassment is this? Tinubu should
you're not okay with the list.
Hello?
You're not okay with the list. You're saying that he should revisit the list.
I say it's an allegation.
Yeah, I know. But you're not okay with the list.
I can't hear you, sorry.
You're not okay with the persons who made the list. That's what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm
sorry.
just asking.
With what?
No, I'm just asking. No. I'm asking. You're not okay with the people that made the list.
Yes,
Okay.
I am not. I
All right.
am not. And everybody knows they are not. I can tell you all this.
Well,
my brother, we come in contact with some of their PAs, we come in contact with them, and we know that most of them, some governors are even scared to leave Nigeria now because they feel they may be arrested.
Right. Time will not allow, but I see where you're going, and it's coming from a place of sincerity. I get it. But anyways, let's just watch and see. But we will not also fold our arms. We will see how these things play out. I'm glad that you're making the statement right now. Posterity will be the judge. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah?
Okay.
Appreciate Right, Chimize also always has some reservations right there. And yes, it's not just him. Every other person, family members, myself, we all have our reservations. But yes, Atiku has been very bold enough, has been very, very vocal about, those who made the list. And he is still talking about, mentioning names right there and saying, hey, there are certain persons that should not be in that list or on that list. But, well, it's the president's prerogative. But then, whether it's going to be embarrassing or it's going to be for our common good, we wait and see. And, of course, we have a Senate who's going to be doing the screening. So if they screen everybody and they say, oh, yes, everything is well and good, El Dorado, okay. Posterity will be the judge, right? Well, anyways, I will go to the front page of the Facebook page worldwide where we are hosting a powerful television right there. And let's go take some of your messages. Keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Yes, we'll give you an audiovisual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. All right, so we see this one is coming from Emma Musa Chori. It says, good morning and happy weekend from Emma Chori. All right, good morning. Thank you. Far too kind, Emma. All right, very thoughtful of you, though. We see this one still coming from my dear friend and brother. I'm talking none other but Suleiman Danfolani from National Assembly, saying, my prayers to the new ambassadors is that may Almighty Allah guide them in the right path and do the needful. Okay, as they do the needful, I believe. Well, I see Voice of Mbase from Okukwa, Umu Hokwato. Good morning, Mr. Speaker, he says, as usual. Good morning to you too, my brother. The removal and replacement of Abia's Federal Character Commission by Mr. President is indeed a welcome development and a good step in the right direction, and also a clear indication that leadership and governance is not all about misleading, misinterpretation, and misinforming the masses, but it's all about changing and delivering real dividends of democracy to the people, as Alex Choma Oti is changing the narrative in Abia. Okay, I see that. Indeed, law of karma is real. All those that prevented Mr. President from commissioning Port Harcourt Road in Aba will soon meet their Waterloo. It's just a matter of time, he says. Okay, appreciate. And then let's go see this one here via the WhatsApp portal. Remember, it's the Friday edition of the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. And yes, the pages, you like to call it the newspaper review segment. All right, we'll start with a voice note and then we get into the other messages.
Good morning to Ubong Udo Daniel, the man with the golden voice. My name is Salasi, sending this voice note right now from Turkey.
Good morning, Salasi.
I want to start by appreciating President for appointing this Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa. We pray that God will help him as they are able to be overcome this insecurity by the special grace of God. Yeah. And I equally want to talk about this monarch that has been kidnapped in Kwara for over how many days now. And the bandit are demanding for money. They are demanding for 150 million. So you can see, so we want to see his work. And we want to see how he will rescue this man and the other people that had been in captivities. APC chieftains adopting in Ibadan. So when we talk about insecurity, some people think it's a northern thing. We have Amatekun, we have all this. Now look at what is happening in Ibadan. APC chieftains kidnapped. I don't know, Ubang Udo Daniel, the directors that were coming to write exams in Abuja that were kidnapped from Ministry of Defense, please update me. I don't know whether they have been reunited with their family. Since then we couldn't hear anything about that. About 6 directors that were coming to Abuja to come and write exams and they were kidnapped. Triple D, I agree to you. BB Blessing, I agree to you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, I'll give you that update in a short bit. But the last that I know is that they have been, I think one of them actually passed on due to the strained, the tough, the hot grinding, and very excruciating situation that they found herself in, and couldn't just move forward anymore and just collapsed. But I think the others have been freed though. But I'll give you an update, something very accurate. Let's go see this one from dear friend and brother Triple D.
Good morning, Mr. UD, the man with the golden voice. I remain Triple D sending this voice message from Waru. Mr. UD, are you not seeing the definition of the handwriting on the wall? We'll get it right. Salasi, I greet you and have a wonderful day, and God bless Nigeria.
Right. Short, brief, straight to the point, tells us about the definition. Let's see it. What is the definition on the wall? I mean, a lot of kitty kata kata going on. Everybody put it on their toes right there. People making hard and strong declarations, tall statements now. The NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, has finally made something very tough and critical right there. So we'll fish you out. We will not let y'all be. Just know that if you are intending or you're already in the process or the business of kidnapping, banditry, terrorism, which is the name, well, you have no place to hide. Kuka is saying that finally we have a square, peg in a square hole itself. So everything is fine, and that we should be looking forward to better days. But he also on the sideline says that, look, we have hit rock bottom as a country. Now, I don't know which one we're supposed to believe here, but I mean, that's what Kuka believes. And we should go hear from Honorable Edwards right here and on here and right now.
Yudi, good morning. My name is Honorable Honorable. I want to congratulate Mr. President for swearing in the defense minister. Mr. Yudi, let me tell you something. As we speak, Nigerians love that man more than anybody in Nigeria. They love that man. I think with this love, the man will change the narratives. Mr. Yudi, VIO judgment is coming from God. It's coming from the masses. VIO does not have space in Nigeria. VIO is a duplication of duty. I think maybe because of lack of employment in Nigeria, we can sympathize with them that they should join, the road safety and work together. Because if completely VIO is disbanded, let me tell you, there will be locked off unemployment adding to what is on ground. But the court judgment yesterday is perfect and should be maintained at the Supreme Court. I think Supreme Court will also listen to the masses. I can see the present government is listening to the masses, and doing so, things will change in Nigeria. For instance, the National Assembly recently have changed. Thank you, public.
Okay, for instance, the National Assembly is changing. All right, I got a couple of messages coming through. I'll just take them as quickly as I could. And this one is coming from Lion Boy, all the way from local Goma now. Good morning, UD. Good morning, happy weekend. Okay, thank you. VIO is chased out of our roads. Ring a bell to that, UD. Okay. Ring a bell, he says. VIO is chased out of our roads. But they have already gone to the Supreme Court, Lion Boy. Don't be too happy just yet. But anyways, let's see what happens with the Supreme Court ruling on this matter. Then for our new minister, declaring war against terrorists is a good one. I want to use this opportunity to beg our president and the Senate to reject a Mokuri nomination. A man like that can't represent Nigeria anywhere. This is my reservation. Do have a nice weekend ahead. Thank you, Lion Boy. Okay, what do you guys really see about Reno? Why you really all about Reno or Mokuri? I mean, Reno has paid his dues, right? And he has made the list. I'm just saying, though. Anyways, Yusuf from Wuseitu is saying, good morning, UD, good morning to you too, Yusuf. The judgment of the Court of Appeal upholding the ban on VIOs very commendable. Okay, the VIOs constituted themselves into nuisance, harassing and extorting motorists. The judgment is a call for them to think outside the box and how to do their job without coming to the road to constitute nuisance. The FCT Vehicles Inspection Department should establish designated motor vehicle inspection centers and collaborate with private sector and issue certificates of roadworthiness upon payment specified fees to government coffers. This will even generate revenue for the government instead of the officers lining their pockets from extortion. The department should maintain a robust database and do more of training or enlightenment of drivers on the importance of roadworthiness. To me, VIO journey to the Supreme Court will be futile because they don't have the power to impound vehicles or impose fines without court order. Now, my point is, if they don't have the power to do all of this, and they actually lose at the Supreme Court, how will they compensate for the other times that they committed a crime, allegedly? because, well, it's not allegedly, it's a crime now, because the appeal court had already ruled that no, stop it, all the extortion, stop it. So it means that all of the times that they've been impounding vehicles and doing all of those, well, in your words, nuisance, right? It was a criminal. Will they pay for those? So many times we are always cheated out. Many times we are cheated out. It's only when... I'll just hold that back. But anyways. Let's go to this one here. This one is coming from Joseph from Jai. It says, good morning, UD. Good morning to you, Joseph. For bandits and kidnappers, I promised them from evidence on ground, clock is ticking, and their days are numbered. Joseph, that's serious. That's serious. Right? Okay, so let's go see. All right. Well, we'll just we still have time to take one or two calls now, so we will take those calls and we will come back. Okay, I just saw a message pop in on with the WhatsApp portal now. This one is coming from who now? It's coming from... Well, didn't quite give me your name though, and your location. I don't know who you are, so can't take this one. Sorry about that. But yeah, number is 0907-353-0044. Taking this call right here and on here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, please.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, first and foremost, I want to appreciate you and the rest Nigerian people who have been making things work in this country, including the president.
Appreciate.
He's a great man indeed.
Appreciate.
Yes. I want to tell you that I'm a retired custom officer who served the country for 28 years.
All right, sorry. What's your name? Where are you calling from? That's how it's done.
My name is Ibrahim Musa. Yeah. Ibrahim Musa is from Burara, local government of Niger State.
Appreciate that, Ibrahim. Go ahead.
I also appreciate myself for the risk I have taken for this country, as a citizen. And I want to tell you that for the past 20 years of retirement, my bulk benefit has not been paid. But that does not make me to hate this country.
Right.
This country is a great country with intelligent people, including you.
Right, appreciate it.
And I want to appreciate people like Ribadu. I love Ribadu since when he headed the first EFCC. And I want to tell Nigerian people, especially the youth, not to relent, not to be tired. Well, the government should be able to return all our stolen money to Nigeria to give Nigerian people food to eat, so that this peace and security can be regulated. It is not God that can solve this problem. We call it class conflict between the rich and the poor. The poor people are hungry. They are tired of waiting. So if there is any way that you can give Nigerian people food to eat so that they can drop their guns, please let the government do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, appreciate. And I should also ring a bell to you. You have been resilient. Thank you. Thank you for serving this country and still not having a bad blood with regards this country. Right. Well, Selassie, you asked me a question. Agnes is still persisting as two defense directors are still in kidnappers' den 21 days after. All right, so 21 days after 6 directors of the Federal Ministry of Defense were abducted on their way to Abuja for promotion examinations. 2 of the victims remain in captivity, leaving families and colleagues in deep distress. All right, that is what is going on. So the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, ASCSN, they have raised fresh concerns over the safety, and even as it confirmed that 4 of the kidnapped officials have regained freedom. Okay, 4 of them have regained freedom. All right, so there is still 2 defense directors still in the kidnappers' den 21 days after. Okay. Well, I see this one is coming from Al Tenumu, all the way from Guagua now. Says, Yudi, good morning to you. The VIO should be scrapped because they have constituted themselves into nuisance for the crimes they have committed before now. They have to pay for that time, as well as the vehicles of those impounded illegally. Abu Tanimu is saying that. Well, see what I said. exactly what I said. Who's going to be paying for those crimes? Why is it that every time it usually is about, okay, now that we have now made the law very clear, was it not clear before when they were committing these atrocities and constituting nuisance, and yet the law didn't come through for those who have been impounded, those who have lost their lives as a result of these nuisance, those who have lost their earnings, their standard of living, those who have lost almost everything, those who have been incarcerated one way or the other. No one is talking about that. And yet they are still moving to the Supreme Court. So there must be something about these things that they do that probably benefits one way or the other, whether in cash or in kind. But we await what the Supreme Court is going to say in this regard. But for now, the Court of Appeal has ruled against them. All right? Against them. Well, anyways, this is what we call it a close already. Can't go any further. But remember, at the 9 o'clock hour, we will be having a very worthy conversation. I tell you, this conversation is going to indeed allow for you to add your voice loudly and clearly in the discourse as we go conversational. So keep your fingers crossed right there, because we will indeed make this nation a very, very good nation. I mean, it has to be good. It may not be perfect. I mean, we're still a work in progress, don't you think? My name is Uduak Daniel, and Alan Smith is going to be joining you in a short bit.